amazing competitors are about to start their match. Both xQc and Daniel Negreanu are streaming already.
I thought I was against Pokemon.
And their match is about to begin.
Okay.
Your thoughts, Danny, on what we're gonna see?
I was gonna say what I think is possible. I do think an xQc
I made you
upset
this
is
song.
possible.
Check it out
I
for
think
big
that a lot of
juice
people look at Negs
xQc
as one of the favorites. Maybe in the event, and he's a poker player.
Well,
I feel like
can I change my settings again? I had this problem again.
To be good at chess, and they tend to have followings that really feel like they can
Take
win.
it.
And we know he plays aggressive stuff, but I feel like xQc has
he's gonna do some crazy shit, right?
PogChamps, and he is capable of upsetting anybody in the event.
Yeah,
we'll
what's
see how he
doing?
deals with this wild Danish gambit from Negreanu.
What is this?
He's playing his favorite line. I may have known that he was gonna go for this. I may have had a small discussion with Daniel about his openings because he wasn't too happy about how I prepared Poki and Rubius against him. So I thought it's time for me to help him too a little bit, at least just with a few tips and advice. And
something is not right.
I do think that
something doesn't check out
against xQc is a good choice because there are some of the participants preparing with coaches match by match, while xQc is taking the other approach where he goes into the matches freestyling. He has a lot of experience. xQc has been on the grind for already almost a year, but he doesn't prepare for the tournament when it comes to
Yo, I don't know, dude. I don't like this though. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do my plan because I'm only doing this because I understand it. That's fine. This is fine.
And then we see Negs en passant, played en passant immediately, which isn't necessarily, I mean, okay, it's obviously a totally possible move. There's a reason, though, everyone, that the computer likes black in these positions because white has already sacrificed a pawn, and they do it to get their development lead. So to give you context on why d5 is so critical, a lot of these romantic style gambits, we'll say the king pawn gambits that have been around forever.
Wait, I'm leaving this
on someone getting overwhelmed.
But what is he doing?
And letting the
this opener is madness. He's doing something that I just don't see. It's some weird like
sort of
500 million. This says to be some one of those games played in one of those like king against king battle and like minus 1,000, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
So xQc played this and now he's
I'm telling you.
And I don't think he's going to get in trouble at all out of the opening, especially if
I check it. Can he defend properly?
I agree with you. I'm very impressed that he found the
open my queen up.
That's a move that if you learned it, you'll know it. But
I
don't think it's easy
That's
to just freestyle somehow figure it out on your own. I don't think he has learned it.
No, D5 was a five-head big brain move, and xQc finds it.
Interesting.
It may completely nullify the power of Daniel.
Now I get a free castle.
Which is really based on, like you said, kind of, you know, people don't know what to do against it, and then you get really aggressive attacks. Here,
do I want to pressure that guy?
Fine in development, and as long as xQc gets the king out of the center, they'll be fine.
Ooh, wait a minute. Let's just castle for now. This is pretty good though. The reason why this is an interesting play is that this forces the knight up, which puts my queen in this position, and then my queen can take this for free, so he has to move out. Now he wants a castle. We're not gonna let him do that for free though. It's just not gonna happen. Well, what about this though? Ooh, I kind of like that. Ooh, I kind of like that. But now I'm falling back in. Now I'm back. I'm falling back on development. My development now is too slow. I gotta hurry up. Also, this is better. The assassin. That is the assassin, dude. He castles out. Take. I go pawn +1. So now I'm stalling his castle. So I get to get some development going. Unless he goes YOLO mode and he does it. Do it, man. I know you want to. Come on, man. Come on, you beautiful chunk. Castle it, man. Oh, he's stalling. Well, I'm back on time. What's the game mode today? 10 5 increments. Got it. Man, look at him go. Yo. What? I have to mute? Hold up. Well, I have to close the music first. Okay. Sorry, a little bit of a situation, but it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, Okay, let's think about this. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Boom. But then king takes. Let's not do that. One, two, no. Oh, boom, good. Can he even defend this? Wait, his only defense to not go with that -1 would be... Oh, wait a minute, that's pretty good. Oh my goodness, wait, that's actually, that's insane. That would be a crazy move. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. Uh-oh. I don't like this, chat. I don't like it. But I'm sure he doesn't like it either. Sounds fair enough? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. No. It's not bad though.
Move is to a natural inclination is to kick the queen, but this would give the knight on d5. That's an easy mistake Daniel could make here. A better move, as Anna said, might be to castle long or even to castle short. Get the king out of the center. But if xQc...
I was just gonna add that I like both, and castle king side with the rook on the f5,
now I see it.
pointing at f7. That could be tricky too.
Yeah, I kind of like that a little better because I feel like there's a chance
I have
xQc
this.
finds c6, and if the knight has to move,
This,
boom,
boom.
is going to hang. So if you get
Bing,
the bishop on this
bang,
pawn, that might actually save
boom.
Negreanu's day. Now that's a little bit probably far-reaching right now as far as lines, but I do. It does emphasize that right now is kind of a critical moment for Negreanu. Okay.
I don't like it. This block my I don't like it.
This can get very dangerous for xQc. He's up material.
His pawn blocks everything. Yeah, his pawn blocks. We're good. His pawn is blocking everything.
I agree with you.
His mid is blocked out. He's bugging. Yeah, this dude is a bug on a stack. Shut up.
I think Daniel will be. Oh.
Think about it.
What a good move by xQc.
Well,
this is
killer.
Move, everyone.
That is butcher.
And inadvertently
Look,
attacks the C4 bishop as well. The knight is kind of hidden because the queen and bishop are ganging up here.
And if he does, oh, what about my queen though? Pawn up. Wait a minute. He does this again.
xQc can trade and eliminate the defender of the E3 pawn. So look at how well he's playing right now. xQc is playing fantastic chess.
One. Yep. Boom, yeah. Yes. Bing, move, boom. Across. Bing, bang, bang. Think about it. Yeah, now what I have here is a multiple options. I can play this in many different ways that all work. Oh, yeah, now he's sweating. He's sweating. He doesn't like this at all. And now his heart is pumping, dude. Dude, we got him adrenaline rushing. Look, I have this and I have that and I'm threatening that. What does he have? Oh boy, I got my knight upwards over here, dude. Nah, dude. You're done. But even this, bing, bang, bing, I'm still threatening this. The problem is that if he does something fancy with like weird takes and checks and juicers and then bang and then... What was that all about, man? That's good. There it is. Why would he do that? This is free taken. Take. Am I not seeing something? I'm scared now. He has this going on, but this is blocking it. Unless he goes queen like this or rook like this, I think I'm still good. To which I can just stack. Oh man, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic, chat. We're doing fantastic. So he's gonna go for it. That's fine. Then just what if I just remove the threat here? Bing. Bing.
He said we're doing fantastic, chat. He's right.
Well, I'm not trying to think about it. So
only has just 2 minutes and 45 seconds, Dana. So if I'm looking at this, my biggest worry now as an xQc fan is on the clock.
Oh, I see it. Oh, wow.
That's true. And time pressure has been getting to him in the previous match he played as well. So he certainly needs to hurry up so that it will not lose a game where he has been playing brilliant chess so far.
If he has moved that, I get that on discovery. He gets that in exchange, that's fine.
Was extremely difficult. Bishop to e6 just to alleviate that pressure.
I gotta play faster.
The a2j diagonal. He's playing the very best, the very most.
This is our threat. We need to get out of it. Once we're out, we're fine.
It's also a good move. The only thing that worries me is it does.
I think that was a mistake though. That was not the best move.
Not a bad
because this blocks my net development, which then blocks my rook, which is very bad. It's okay though.
That could hurt. But let's do one more listen in before time pressure gets crazy for both players into DNegs and see.
And I can always just go he has to take like that, right? Now he's spending 2 moves at the same time, which is a little bit awkward for me. I can always go across and start threading pawns upwards, but we need to get this out of the way. We have to.
Again, the f5, the f7 pawn, and the king
what am I missing
safety.
Here?
So let's see if first of all Daniel will take it.
I'll
yes,
trade.
Queen h5. He didn't see that he could take the bishop.
Take.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
That's very strange.
When a trade happens that you didn't see coming, like your immediate sort of emotional response is
big.
You know, I'm losing. I'm on my heels, right? And sometimes they just miss that. Hey, like you could just capture back, and I think that's the psychological risk of being surprised. But wow, what a
very
huge move!
True.
I mean,
now the game collapses completely. The position. xQc is up a rook and a piece, and all he needs to do is develop his queen side and bring in those remaining 2 pieces too. What a turn of events.
Ooh, ouch. I didn't think about it. I really didn't. It's okay though. It's okay. I only played that fast because I didn't have a lot of time. The only reason why I did that is I didn't have a lot of time. That's the only reason why. I can just rook block. Bishop block. Or this. Yeah, I can just block here. Oh, I missed it! Go back, please, please let me do it now. No, he's not gonna let me do it. Yo, this madman, can you stop? Absolute madman. Stop it. Stop! Sir! Gotcha. Actually embarrassing. It's okay. Focus. 1:30 on the clock. Come on. Wait, he's letting me my free pawn here? Free pawn? Hello?
Daniel running away with the king. I love it. He's trying his best to get out of those tactical motives.
He really is. And the other thing, too, is if xQc doesn't checkmate him there, Daniel might have already created good chances for a stalemate, right? So it's going to be a wild finish.
xQc defending the pawn with king to f6. Honestly, he has been playing very good
I still playing moves that are safe here.
xQc, the only issue is that he doesn't have much time, and hopefully
check here.
it doesn't get to him. He needs to
oh my
keep
goodness.
playing fast.
Check.
H5.
Discover check, so I can move again.
Time control. I mean, he's literally our most experienced PogChamps participant, the only person who's
go with this first.
Free. And I
hopefully
think
it doesn't
knows the
bad.
increment is critical, right? When you make a move, you get 5 seconds back. So he's liking that. He's moving quickly enough to gain time on the clock right now a little bit every move.
Very true. Now he has a discover check possibility. Bishop takes g3 is possible.
1:10 on the clock.
The rook will be giving check.
Gotta start moving.
He pushes c5, which is also very logical. That's a passed pawn.
Maybe even better because he now has a plan. I think one of the dangerous things when you're winning
what's happening
is, you know, if you lose sight of the fact that having a plan is the most critical thing. And now if he says, well, look, I'm just going to go get a queen. Okay, at least now you have a mission. Go for it.
Daniel pushed g4 to try to open up the position, but either f takes or h takes. It's just so difficult to play this from White's perspective, because of course Daniel wants to try and he knows he has to create threats, but
that's good.
Black's pieces are so well placed.
That's fantastic.
It was almost
that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Check take. No, thank you, sir. That's also fantastic right here. Boom. That's also fantastic. Okay, come on, faster. Boom. Bang, bing. Skewer fork combo. Gotcha. Oh, I did not expect that though. That's GG. Take it. Take it. Take the pawn. Take the pawn. Take it! Check discovery. Got it. Yes! Big fight! Big, baby! One more. One more. Not bad. Boys. Not bad. Okay. This accuracy is terrible. They're not waiting for me. Oh, I did it. Okay, this opener, I don't like it. See, another fancy opening. He's gonna do Wayward Queen. He's gonna do it. I can already tell. Okay, I put NCS music, but this is really bad. I'm gonna skip this in a second. Okay. What can I do here? Guys, he's gonna do some crazy fence opening. I'm telling you. I gotta go a bit faster though. Dude, I'm telling you, he's gonna do it, man. Did I play it safe here? Okay, I have to go fast on this. I'm just gonna go. Let's just try it. Wait a minute. This is fine, I think. Oh shit, what about this? Then that. Okay, it's not bad. Pawn defense, or whatever. I need to castle fast before my mid opens up. Oh, he's doing something fancy. He's doing it again. He's doing it. He's doing the thing again. I'm telling you, dude. I'm just gonna open up my pieces slowly. Boom, maybe even boom, but then boom. Kind of annoying. Bing, bang, bing, takes. Oh, but then bing. Okay. That's fine. Bing, bang.
How Negs has played this, you know,
No.
time on off, sort of
Bing,
like a
bang.
Pulsin kind of Sicilian
Bing,
when you play the
bang.
E6 and A6 pawns.
Bing, boom.
And I'm most impressed that he's done it very quickly. So he knows this Sicilian.
Do it then.
I'm impressed by that
Do it then.
too. His
Okay,
usual setup, I believe, is the Najdorf structure, which would be D6 and A6. But I think since this queen takes D4 capture is not the most common, he
okay, I didn't think that far ahead.
else. Knight developing with a tempo was very logical, and this structure too, pushing now B5 to attack the bishop. I think he's playing very confidently, even though he had lost the first game. It's what you said. His mindset is the right one. This is a new game. Doesn't matter what happened in the previous one, and he's here to
He is nowhere near castling though, and I am.
I would be predicting
I agree,
that
and
too.
Unless he keeps pressuring and getting for development, I should be good. But the more he pressures without being well defended, the more he opens up his pieces.
Do a tiebreaker. We're also
getting his pieces hanging.
Support from the community now. Back-to-back $50 donations.
Something fancy's going on.
Thank you, everyone. I think we're going to hit our goal.
No, he's not.
Knight F6
Nothing fancy's going on, dude.
He's up a minute and a half on the clock. And
out.
This is not the best spot for white in a Sicilian to have the queen in front of your lighter pieces.
6.
Much more comfortable kind of from behind here where she can support on the open files and diagonals. So this is a little bit awkward for xQc.
And I wonder if he will realize that and either move the queen to a different square to let the bishop out, or push b3, pawn to b3 to allow the bishop to be fianchetto to b2.
That's a really good point. In fact, that would kind of fix the problem, quote unquote, of the queen being in front of the bishop if xQc comes up with this plan. Wouldn't be bad at all.
I like the idea of this because then I can push pawn. And if he takes and do something fancy, I can end up doing discovery on my queen.
So this was the thing that almost got him in trouble in game one. Obviously, if you're just tuning in, you saw he won game one, but he was under time pressure. So that's got to be a worry if you're xQc.
He is playing again some really logical, natural developing moves.
Okay,
and now bringing the rook to the semi-open d5. I'm honestly very impressed with his level and how he plays openings that he doesn't really know. He hasn't learned this opening. He just wings it.
Then this is unprotected if he does that. Ouch. I'm thinking too far ahead. There's no point thinking that far. Stop it. Stop it. I'm thinking too far ahead. No. Wait. Bing. Bang. Discovery. Take. Why am I overcomplicating this? Bing, bang. Nope. Let's just go with our initial plan here. I think this is fine. Maybe I'm wrong though. Either this or that is decent here. I think. Maybe not. I'm not very used. I didn't really explore the options when learning chess about mid-game opening this way. I feel like it's dangerous. Because this guy's not here to protect it anymore. So it's kind of a risk. It's very, very unprotected. And it blocks my pawn too. Doesn't achieve much for me. Let's go pawn up here. Why not? I don't really see a problem with it. Ooh, wait a minute. One, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom. Ping. Nope. Then the knight is in the way. Well, I'm not a fan of all this, to be honest. That's problematic. I have to go queen down here, I think. Pawn push. I gotta stop playing a little bit faster though. Good move. Let's fight then. Not bad. He did very well here. Not bad. Well done, sir. Let's just develop. Come on, I got this. I can do this. -1 is not a problem. I've come back from fucking queen down before. Oh, sorry, fudge. Frick. Okay, well now we're in trouble now. I did not see that. That's tough. It's okay though. Oh no, I see it. You see it, chat? Guys, look. You see it? Bing, bang, cross. Oh no, I see it.
xQc takes the knight. You take back on e5. Then there could be.
Starting to look like a wooden shield, to be honest.
Or the queen. Bishop takes b5.
First of all, can we just get a moment of silence for the fact that he used Booyaka Shot? That has not been used since 1992.
+1.
That's
gonna be a nice value.
Boom
+4.
goes the dynamite. If we want to talk cringe-worthy terms, that I speak fluent cringe-worthy terms. Booyaka Shot. Can that get noted? Thank you. All right. Besides the Booyaka Shot, yeah, I don't think he sees that if he takes
oh my
here,
God.
he's losing to the discovered check.
Oh my God!
He's losing the queen at the same time. There's so much material that's being given up. He will have, I think, enough pieces for the queen.
Right?
Yes, this is very dangerous because if bishop takes b5,
oh my God!
Check, and the rook is seeing the queen.
Let's go into xQc. I think he sees it.
Right? I'm not seeing, right? I'm not seeing things, correct? Take it. Please do it. Ah. Another one. Another one. Another one. Yes. Check again. Move. Take. Yes. Wait. Ooh, fuck it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I could do check take. Move. Okay, settle down. This is free plus a check. What is he gonna do about it? He's gonna hide. So I'm gonna check him again backwards. And he's gonna go back to green slots. And then I go down and I take. Unless he moves. No, that works. It works. It just works. It just works. Everything. It doesn't. Okay, well, I missed an opportunity here.
It happens so many times that you end up making a blunder because you believe that you blew it. So it's first that mindset that if you believe that you made a mistake, you will not realize that there's still a way out of it. And Daniel was still thinking about how he lost his queen, didn't realize that he could save the bishop. It's so tough in chess, the psychological side of it.
Even at the highest levels, it's, you know, they say that a lot, that often after a mistake, it's the next move.
Do I protect here?
That can be the one that loses you the game, right? So keeping yourself calm and unbiased about what's in front of you is half of the work.
Do I protect? I don't know.
It's just the psychological work of staying present.
I guess I'll protect.
I mean, it really is hard. So it's hard to beat up Negreanu for not seeing that. But it's still not over. xQc only has 3 minutes. That's the thing. And if Negreanu can play quickly, he can safeguard the bishop and then maybe get the rook in the game. And xQc has a back rank problem. So this is not over.
Yeah, this is good.
He does have a back rank problem. He
this is fantastic.
The pawn with this rook move to c1. I think this is the moment for Daniel to do what you have said. Bishop out to e7, bring the other rook, and hope that rook takes c2 will lead to a back rank checkmate. Once the rook is on d8, it would be possible.
But he did it. Played bishop e7. And again, xQc with only 3 minutes on the clock.
I mean...
Sorry, I get really nervous. I don't know why.
Me too. And this is fascinating.
That's fine.
How
I don't have much time. I have to stop. I'm thinking too much. I'm up by 2. I have a queen. He doesn't.
The position was just messy. He had enough pieces for the queen. It was only that the bishop was captured on b7 that turned the tables to this extent that xQc has a winning advantage.
Well, look at that move.
Oh, that was a good move though. That's tough. Dang. Check. This works. How about this? Bing. Bang. Does that get me anywhere at all? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, who knows? One, 2, 3. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere with this. Oh, we definitely are getting somewhere with this. That wasn't that bad. Wait, is that... That's pretty good. I see it. Check. I see it. Backwards take. Sir? Sir? Listen, we're gonna require you to make a legal move here. Come on. Hey, Mr. Daniel, please, could you please make an available legal move? Then let's take. Got it. We can't have the player. Let's play. Stop playing.
I'm just shocked by the level of play that xQc is showing in this match. It was a very complex Sicilian middle game, and he saw all those tactics with the discovered attack toward the queen.
And now we can just start doing
chess. I mean, honestly, he's playing fantastic chess.
Oh, what is that?
This group has me completely mind-boggled. You know, I thought Negreanu would be the clear favorite after Poki's performance today versus Rubius, and then watching xQc about to move to, I think if he wins this is guaranteed he moves
wow, that's pretty impressive.
Because he already beat
goes
Rubius. So if he beats Negreanu, we might have a massive tie at the top of this thing.
That's the thing, he doesn't guarantee it because Poki can beat xQc and then the three of them will have the same amount of points.
Right?
Yeah, it could be absolutely why. Yeah, and we'll look at it. We'll look at it and actually remind everybody of what the tiebreaker is, because the team was actually already, they gave me some info already about who has the best cap score, which is the tiebreak, meaning who's playing the most accurate chess. The chess.com game report gives you a cap score. So that'll be what decides if indeed we have 3 people tied at the top. So it's gonna be a wild ride here, and assuming we don't get a stalemate, Steven, xQc is about to beat Negreanu 2-0 and shock the world here.
And we predicted an Armageddon. It started well this second game for Daniel, winning the E pawn with that knight g4 jump. But then xQc found this impressive idea of winning the queen. It wasn't going to be a winning position, but
then sideways checking to take.
I feel like he committed a blunder. He made a big mistake. He felt like.
But super hard for Negreanu to not lose his cool there. But no, xQc gets all the credit in the world. Again, like he's been looking at the tactics. You could see him highlighting it, and Negreanu did have a good position, but it fell apart. And like I said, unless we see a stalemate,
I'm trying to not stalemate here.
I think we know what's about to happen. So
I'm only doing this because I don't want to stalemate. It's the only reason why I did this.
I learned the hard way throughout the previous PogChamps about the danger of stalemate, and he will not do it again.
Boys, we're in it. Some of these moves were absolutely bananas, dude. Some of these moves were wild, dude.
We can see you now. Welcome to the show. We are still on a break. In a minute and a half, we are starting. But that was an impressive match.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was cornered, but then I found a crazy move.
You did. How did you do that? We're gonna ask you, of course, on the show as well. But how did you see that the tactical pattern, everything hanging? You took on b5 and the queen hanging.
Yeah. Well, I have to be honest. The setup was lucky because it just kind of, the piece kind of went to the places that they had to. I wasn't predicting that, but once I saw it, then I played accordingly to it. But at the beginning, I was kind of lost. I didn't see it. Then it all made sense.
I think it's your intuition that you have improved so much that even though you didn't see it that this was gonna happen, you felt the right moves. You felt the right plan.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Amazing to hear that you had a good time. We are waiting for your opponent to join, but this is wide open, your group. Anything can still happen on who qualifies to which bracket.
Yeah. If he's saying anything on the stream.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not. Do we know the cap scores? Or well, for now, I guess we shouldn't.
Hold on.
The tiebreak.
Oh, he went offline.
Oh,
is Daniel?
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel.
Hey. What's that?
Hey, man.
Hello.
How's it going? What? Can you guys see me or no?
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
Ooh, I think I leaked it.
Oh, don't worry. I think people cannot join unless they are accepted.
No, we're good. I didn't leak it. We're good.
Better.
All right, guys, we're almost live. And we are back here with our 2 competitors in the second match of the day. We've got Daniel Negreanu and xQc, and wow, what a wild match this was, guys. xQc, we got to start with you. This first game, this Danish Gambit, you found this really critical idea of d5. take us through. Did you know Daniel was going to play the Danish Gambit? Did he surprise you? And what were you thinking when you faced this opening and you found this move D5?
What is the Danish Gambit? Is it for game 1 or game 2?
Game 1.
Game one.
So my thought was only somebody that knows what they're doing would let me get 2 pawns first, then a 3rd pawn, right? So I thought I'm gonna do something that isn't very good just to throw him off because I knew something was going on.
Well, it worked out because the thing you thought wasn't very good ended up being the best move. D5 is actually a really good idea for the future, so don't give it up. And Daniel, what were your thoughts when he played D5 and how well he handled your Danish Gambit?
Okay, well, first of all, that's shocking, okay, because the fact that he never heard of the Danish, everyone I play with at the like 1150, 1200 rating, when they don't know the Danish Gambit, they never play D5 because that's actually the one move that really kind of sort of destroys the whole plan. So I thought I was like, okay, he doesn't know the Danish Gambit. We're going to surprise him. We're going to win easy with white. And he played it really, really well. And so none of the traps he fell into. He just avoided everything. And then I was like, my brain wasn't working this morning, still wasn't working while I played. And before I knew it, I moved my knight into the wrong spot, where I moved it to like an aggressive position rather than like revert back where it was safer. Because I had another knight that was protecting that H2 square that I just didn't think about. Basically, like, blunder a knight or whatever. So he had me on the ropes on the first game. And I'm like, that's okay. We'll get him with the Sicilian on the next game. No problem.
Well, and then in the Sicilian. Oh, sorry, Anna, go ahead.
I just want to tell about the Danish Gambit. I feel personally responsible for Daniel's decision because I thought it's a great decision against xQc. Honestly, Felix, I'm sorry, but I thought you will not know the Danish Gambit. So I told Daniel, I think it's a great choice for this game. But the fact that you found D5 without knowing the opening is just mind-blowing because no one would play D5 in that position if you have never seen it. So that's some 5-head move that you came up with and you thought it was bad. It's the best response, and that's the only way. If you don't play D5, you're in trouble. And Daniel knows it, how dangerous this position is without D5. You would be immediately in trouble.
Yeah, I knew something was going on. The thing is that I had a tingling thing that I knew he knew what he was doing. So I just thought, okay, he gave me 2 pawns. I'm just gonna develop decently well bottom, and I'll let him get the pawn that took his pawns, right? And then we'll go from there. I'll give him 1 pawn out of 2, and it will work ourselves back up, That was the thought process.
Wait. What you just said, Felix, like no joke, genius. That's exactly the right mindset against a gambit, even if you don't know the X's and O's precisely. And I'm no jokes, no smoke being blown. That's really a good mindset because you're going to get future gambits where you don't know what to do. So very often the right idea is give back a little bit, but equalize in terms of the development, equalize in terms of the activity, get your king safe. So you just gave a testimonial on the right mindset of facing a gambit.
Super.
And then in the Sicilian, though, so Daniel, you found this great move, knight g4, like awesome, right? He played this e5 move. You can see the screen, right? The board.
Yeah.
And then you found knight g4, which was genius, and you won the pawn. And then the unlucky wheels start coming off, right? His knight is hanging, and he misses it, and you're like, wait, there's no way that can be bad, right? But in reality, yeah, the idea probably it's even better to maybe just move the queen and get off the file and like support the knight. But then rook takes c3 comes. And so xQc, how early did you see this idea with the bishop takes b5 check? Or did you get kind of get lucky and it fell into your lap?
It's a half and half. I didn't have the root idea. I had another idea. So I thought about if bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, then I have a crossover between queen takes rook and queen takes pawn and then threatens rook, right?
That's a very good idea. Yeah.
So that was the main idea. But then I once I started looking at the piece move, I feel like when you see the piece move and now you have the new board, the new picture, it's easier to make a new idea because you don't have to mentally make the image. The image is right there. So then I thought, okay, is there a check I could do to the king that would? Yeah, exactly. What we're doing on screen.
Right.
Yeah. So now I was like, okay, is there a check that the queen can't do anything about that my rook takes queen, and then I just found it. So I was pretty lucky from there.
That was a great move, but Daniel, I think you didn't realize that even though you lose the queen after bishop takes, a takes, queen takes, the queen is taken, you're still in the game because you have a lot of material for the queen. And we felt like the only reason why you went down in this game, in this moment after queen takes b5, is because you thought you made a blunder. It felt like you were frustrated about not seeing the discovered attack.
Right.
And that blinded you from finding the right move here. If you see now the position that it's a check and your bishop is hanging, you still had a great move, bishop to d6. So you have a rook and 2 bishops for the queen, which would have been quite some compensation. This is still a wide open game.
Yeah, no, I was not quite accurate. But like for me, what annoyed me is that like I 100% saw that his rook was lined up against my queen. So I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Now I knew. I'm like, he's got a discovered attack with the bishop. And I looked.
Yeah.
I looked left and I looked right. And I said, where can his bishop go? Where can his bishop go? And I saw that the pawn had blocked the check. So I was like, oh, sweet. I'm good there. I never thought for a second to think like, oh, wait a minute. He can actually sacrifice the bishop. Because I had other moves. I could have moved the queen or I could have castled. If I castled, he doesn't have a check anymore. And I can just move my queen, you know, safely there. So that's what frustrated me is like I was ahead. I'm like, sweet, up a pawn. Because I always win a pawn in Sicilian right off the bat. There's always maneuvering going on, and I find a way to win a pawn early. Yeah. And then he hung his knight. So I'm like, all right, we're up 4. Now, don't lose your queen. Don't trade. So that was my main concern. So what I'm frustrated about is I knew that was the biggest threat, and I still didn't see that he could sacrifice his bishop and lose my queen. I was trying to get it out of there as soon as possible, but I waited one move too late.
Yeah, that explains
really
that
well
you were
said,
looking
and that
for
literally.
that.
We were saying this on stream before you joined that is like at the highest levels, right? I mean, I'm sure the high levels in poker too. Like it's almost like you're playing against the mistake of the past versus the one in front of you. So you were super frustrated because you knew better. You knew this tactic was coming against your queen, and then when it happens, it just makes you want to beat yourself up. But again, these were games that were super close. And then xQc, I think the thing that got us talking about where you've come from PogChamps 1 to now. I mean, you tell us at the break, man, you were solving Puzzle Battle, right? We've been seeing you grind chess now for 8 months since May, June. I mean, and the way I think one of the things we talk about as commentators in this xQc is not just when people win, but how quickly they win winning positions. And so the fact that you found Rook D7, and then you found this idea with the backwards capture, as you said. This is the stuff that shows your improvement over the last 8 months. So just tell me, like, how are you feeling right now about your chess, right? How good are you feeling about getting a match win here?
I'm gonna be honest, I think my mid-game fundamentals are still pretty weak. My late game is pretty decent when I'm really focused. My early game development is okay, but I think doing a lot of puzzles and grinding the game out, I think I'm seeing these moves a bit more often. The sacrifices, the skewers, and the pins, I'm seeing them more often, and the discoveries. These are like my sweet spots. So sometimes I'll be down in a couple pieces against a better player, and I'll get a good skewer, a good discovery, and I can set up these discoveries nowadays where you hide a piece behind a piece that isn't checking, and then you release and then into a check, and then you take whatever you want from it, right? So I'm starting to learn those a bit more.
Well, and Daniel, I know this didn't go the way you wanted to today, but this group is literally turning into the closest group. Every match matters, and your play overall was still really accurate and good, just besides those couple critical moments from each game. So I know you're frustrated, but I know that this group is still anyone's taking, and so wishing you the best of luck in the next match, man. Yeah,
I think you got that backwards, because this group is pretty much set, okay? Because it's already set. Like, he's getting through, I'm getting through.
Oh, okay.
We're both through, right? Because I have 2 wins, he's got 2 wins, so we're both through.
No, because Pokey still has to play. Pokey can still win.
But she's winning against me, so no, she can't.
Oh, okay.
So I'm safe. So here was my thought process going into the match.
She's my student. She's gonna do great.
That played a major role in my thought process in this match because I saw that Benji had, upset Sardosh, right? So I know if I win, then I'm playing against Sardosh. If I lose, I'm playing Benji. The question is, who would I rather match up against? I don't know, because Benji played really, really well, but Sardosh was considered the favorite going in, so I thought to myself, listen, whatever, let's have some fun with xQc. Let's see how he plays. He played amazing. He actually surprised me with the way he handled the Danish, and it's like, I knew he didn't know what the Danish was, because, like, on move 2, he's like, huh? He stood there for a minute, didn't make a move. I'm like, buddy, it's move 2. What are you wasting time for? So I knew he's like, what the? But you know what he said, which is important. He's like, when someone's going to give you 3 pawns, like, you got to figure something, they know something. That's what I was thinking when he sacrificed his bishop, the first one. He's like, why would he just give me a free bishop? And I'm like, I don't know. It seems fine. But I should have just left his bishop alone and moved my queen, and I would have been okay. But I like, that's the thing, is like, when someone does something like that you think they know what they're doing, you got to look deeper into like what the motivation is and what you're missing.
Yeah, that was fun. That was good chess. I enjoyed the match. Very nice.
Well said.
That was a brilliant fight. And the second game, we really thought it was anyone's game up until that moment. The queen takes b5 check.
Well, I guess I did get it backwards because I was thrown off by the earlier match today, but we do have a big match coming up with Pokey and xQc. So for you, Felix, I'm going to wish you the best of luck in the upcoming one, and Daniel, also good luck in the next in the championship bracket.
I'll be grinding.
Yep.
I will be grinding. Don't worry. You're going to see a better performance on Tuesday.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you. We'll see you in the next match.
Okay.
See you soon. Good luck.
Oh, by the way, when's my next match?
Oh, your next match today is at 4:20 Pacific.
That's in 3 hours?
So in about an hour and a half.
Okay. Sounds fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, see you, man.
See you guys.
All right, we still live? Oh, okay, cool. See you, all right, man. See you in like an hour and a half.
Everybody knows the schedule. That's great. That's what we need for people to know that.
I just took a guess. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Of course I know. Of course I know my schedule.